Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I will be Dungeon Master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 53rd episode of Campaign 2 of Cantrips and Cantrips, where some of your most favoritist streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Nina Nicolich, Virtual Spectre, and Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew. Mac will not be joining us this evening.
She's
Hopefully.
Gone.
Oh,
It's gone. That's it.
Just gone.
Hopefully you all are having a fantastic evening or morning, depending on where you are or when you are as well. And
Good time travelers?
well, people, well, yeah, and people listen to it later because you can listen to our content anytime you want.
You can?
Because
if you're a
one,
time traveler.
it's on YouTube. So you can watch it whenever. You don't have to watch it live. It's on YouTube, youtube.com/@cashes and cantrips. Or two, you could listen to it wherever podcasts are sold. Because we sell our podcast for real cheap on all those sites.
But cheap? Do you mean free?
$3.99. And like a famous person once said, if it's free, it's for me. And when I mean famous person, I mean I said that. That's what I say.
I thought you were going to say, like a good neighbor, Casters and Cantrips is there.
No. No.
Yes, I like it.
If it's
The
free,
only time you
it's
can't
free.
listen to it is before it's there. Like before it's made.
Unless you're a time
Because we
traveler.
can't.
But
Yeah, unless you're a time traveler.
Well,
bring
that's
up-
true.
you bring up a great point, Nina, because if you want to listen to it before it's there, become a patron on our Patreon.
That's
Because you'll get to listen to it
actually
there before
fair
anyone.
point. Fair
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
What a masterclass in transitioning.
Patreon.com/catches
segueing.
and cantrips. Yeah. I was an embarrassing age when I discovered that Segway was not spelled the same as the scooter Segway.
Isn't it Segu?
It's a Segui, yeah.
Segu.
Yeah.
And it's not
Anyways, I have an announcement.
Segway. Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
We need to sing a little happy birthday, a little belated happy birthday to somebody
To
super
who?
special, to our time traveler of our very own, Nina.
Who's that on me?
Happy
Wow.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Nina. Happy birthday to you.
I love that it's scuffed enough to not get us sued.
Exactly.
Hey, it's
Happy
public
birthday.
domain
Sorry we
now.
missed it. Let's do it. It's totally doing.
Now.
Yeah. Come at me, big birthday.
Thank you so much.
It's not my first rodeo of getting copyright strikes. You wanna see me turn into an angry person is
Oh, that is so true. You don't
Yeah.
want to be around Max when somebody copyright strikes one of his videos.
well, I mean, if you are only here for campaign 2, we struggled in campaign 1 where I had purchased commercial rights to use an amazing song to go along with our intro in campaign 1. And that particular person said, I know that you bought the rights, but I'm going to claim every video anyway. And they said that to me. So it was,
Why? What is wrong with people?
yeah,
Yep.
that was a fun time.
Yep.
So
Making
I
a big stand.
sent full-on Karen emails every week to the company that I used to purchase the rights from it. I was like, you fix this.
Oh yeah, I would like everyone to know
no problem.
over the entire world that when Max needs it, he has full on Karen energy. Don't mess with him.
There
Do
are-
You
not
have
mess with him.
to.
There are things that I'll just get petty enough to not care. I'll spend the time to write emails.
I mean,
If it
rightfully
crosses the
so.
threshold. Yeah.
TBH.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there
Mhm.
that's like just everyone's, villain origin story is like what like everyone has that thing that will make them go full Karen. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hearing as when we go out to eat with Max, we're getting free dessert.
Heck yeah, we are.
But it has to be a
No.
legitimate reason.
Yeah, it's our
Max
anniversary.
wouldn't do that for no reason.
If you want to go out and get free dessert, you just talk to Classy. You ask him about that story with me and
That's true.
Deja.
Does he know how to get free things? That's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack
Yeah.
people up and it happens.
I believe we were watching one of the new Avengers movies that came out. We were all in the same place. And we went together. We stopped to have this delicious Italian meal. And the
Succulent
very nice
Italian meal.
Yes, a succulent Italian meal. And the waitress came up and said, "Hey, everything going all right? Would you like dessert?" And to which our friend Classy said, "Sure, if you're buying it." And her response goes, she just said, "Okay, yeah, I'll do that." That's all he said. "Sure, if you're buying it." And she did.
Oh my god! Wow.
Charisma 20. That's
Yes.
what it's called.
I mean, she also got a very nice like tip because, you know, American tipping culture, all that. But still, that was
I
a
feel
gamble
like
and it
that's
paid
why
off.
you do
Australia.
it. You would hope that the tip
Uh-huh.
nets you a positive, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Do they tip in Australia?
Oh no, we get paid for our service
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Shots fired.
Yes.
for the most part.
Shots well deserved.
Yeah, shots well deserved.
Also
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I mean, like our minimum wage really is still not caught up with inflation, but still, like
Mhm.
So funny.
it's crazy out there. Damn.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the free dessert story.
I love that.
It's an epic story that just it just happens. But anyway, speaking of epic stories, if you'd like to catch up on this epic story, you certainly can on a podcast or on YouTube. But if you just want some general D&D knowledge, just transported directly into your brainwaves, well, I have news to you. Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Toma Knowledge. You can get all of the details, the juicy details about the new player's handbook, the new classes and everything. So come check us out on Mondays over on YouTube, and then also podcast format for later. So with that being said, last and certainly not least, join our Discord, discord.gg/caches and cantrips. And I would like for you to tell us your wildest dessert story in our Discord.
Dessert, you know mine, Max. Wildest dessert story. That's so specific.
We were talking about dessert. Like, free dessert. Tell us your
Do
dessert
other
story.
people have wild dessert stories? I mean, okay, I
We're-
guess we want to hear them.
we're gonna
Go ahead,
find
I'll do it in
out.
General chat.
We're
Yeah.
gonna find out. Go tell us your wildest dessert
But also,
stories.
if you don't have any dessert stories, but you have some desert stories, that's cool too. Just throwing
Yeah.
that out there.
Actually, that would be equally cool.
Yeah, desert or dessert. You can the second
choice.
S
In
is
the desert.
optional. Yeah.
EB, oh my god.
Anyway,
Let's do the show. Let's start the show.
this is your first time here. We're a super serious D&D show, and we're fully immersive.
Super serious.
We're super serious starting now.
So
With that
we're
being
not.
said, let's go ahead and get settled in for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips.
Suddenly got really nervous.
Our adventuring party had regrouped at the Drunken Mermaid in Blackrend Cove to assess their progress in aiding Captain Blackbeak's bid for power within the Captain's Congress. With 2 out of the 5 tasks completed, they turned their attention to their next objectives. Taj utilized her forgery skills to create an official inquiry document accusing Captain Lyra of stealing their goods, which they planned to use as blackmail. The next morning, the group sought out Captain Lyra to secure her vote for Blackbeak. Encountering Old Man Dale, a crew member of Lyra's ship, they learned that she was at Reginald's shipyard trying to get her vessel repaired. Asric approached Lyra and convinced her to come aboard their ship, the Unfortunate, for a private discussion. After presenting the forged document, they accused her of claiming goods that weren't hers, and under pressure and intimidation, she reluctantly agreed to vote for Blackbeak. Although she did warn them that this could spell the end of pirate patronage, as they all knew it. With Lyra's vote secured, the party brainstormed ways to discredit Captain Mira. Deciding to gather information, they headed to Mira's ship, the Sea's Vengeance. Using invisibility and disguises, they observed key crew members, including Marlin, the flamboyant deck wizard known for his dramatic flair. Emmy, of course in seagull form, created a diversion by pooping on Marlin's cape, provoking him into a fiery display of anger. Recognizing Marlin as the perfect scapegoat, they planned to use an impersonation of him at a later date to discredit the crew in the eyes of the patronage. Later that evening, under the cover of invisibility, the team approached Captain Haldrick's ship known as the Steambreather with a risky plan. Cooter and Hayden attempted to pry open a gun port to gain entry the ship, while Emmy prepared to summon the magma methods to ignite the ship's gunpowder stores. However, their attempt to infiltrate went awry when the gun port mechanism snapped, creating a loud noise that echoed across the silent waters. Footsteps could be heard approaching, leaving the party in a precarious situation with their cover potentially blown. And that is where we'll begin our episode this evening. So, like I had just mentioned, you are all invisible currently, thanks to your magic users, and you are basically hanging off the side of this ship. You attempted to get a gun port pried open to crawl inside, and that unfortunately failed. You have heard a loud noise as some of the mechanisms of the port have hit the deck inside the ship, and you hear footsteps approaching. What do you do?
Hold my breath.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm panicking.
Remain as quiet as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna be frozen in time.
If,
And see what happens.
everyone's invisible, right?
Yes.
Except for me.
If you are in Hayden's pocket, which I believe I asked who was
I'm
carrying
also
you.
invisible.
If you are being carried by him, then you are invisible. But if you leave his clutches, you were visible as a rat.
Okay. Got it.
So you hear footsteps approaching. You can hear some muffled whispers from inside. And you hear a sort of conversation, a hushed conversation between two parties. And currently, nothing else happens on the outside of the vessel.
I wipe the beads of sweat off my invisible head.
A few moments
Can I
later.
roll
Yeah,
a perception to listen on in?
absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we could we hear what was being said.
If you would like to hear, then by all means, proceed.
15.
Oh, Dad. Percep.
Mhm.
Where is my perceping? 14.
All right. What about for Azric?
15.
15. Okay. With a 14 and a 15, you can hear some sort of hushed whispers as you sort of lean in and put your ears to the deck or to the side of the ship. You can hear some of the whispers. What was that? I'm not too sure. I'll go look. Oh, I thought you were supposed to look. No, I stay here and you look. All right. And you hear some footsteps sort of walking along the port side, which is the side that you were on. And after a moment, you hear footsteps stop on the porthole from which you are waiting outside. And you hear some metal and some widgets clinking on the inside very faintly. And then you hear some footsteps sort of walking away. And you hear very faintly, psst, psst. And you hear another footsteps walking away. And it appears that they've moved to the starboard side of the vessel.
I think we're clear if we act now.
What's trying to get that thing open again?
how much force of like weight of strength to like can my mage hand hold?
Oh,
the
no.
porthole open? Okay.
So what had happened last time are it took Cooter to try and hold this gun port open as much as she could for Hayden to sort of get tools in there to try and unlock these things. They keep the portholes closed and locked from the inside to keep exactly from happening what you all are trying to do. And based on what happened last time due to the failure, as Hayden was working in the mechanism, a couple of sort of mechanisms from it have fallen and sort of made a loud noise on the inside of the ship, and then a corner of the porthole snapped as Cooter was trying to hold it open. So pretty much the only way this gun port's gonna open at this point is if you're opening it from the inside. And based on what Hayden and Cooter had learned is while this is possible to do this, it's very difficult, and it's sort of the whole purpose of this is to avoid or keep from this happening, people coming in to their ship from this way.
Is there any opening that a rat can fit through?
From your survey of the ship as you all approached, there are gun ports along the sides, a couple in the front, which are probably similar in this situation. There is, of course, the top deck of the ship, and along the top deck is also a balcony out of the rear, which you had also observed as you were approaching, and no one was out on the balcony.
As we were approaching the ship, did we get a look at the back of it as we were rolling up?
Mm-hmm. That's where the balcony was.
Okay. Is this one of those ships that has windows where the captain's quarters is in the back?
Yeah, with your seafaring experience, you could reasonably assume that where this balcony was, there are windows and probably an entryway into the ship that might be some sort of like a captain's quarters or an office or something along those lines.
We're definitely not going to get in this way.
We're kind of on the farthest back, near that farthest back gun port currently to the stern.
Sure, if you would like to be.
I'm trying to picture what angle we came at the ship.
Port side, halfway up the ship, trying to get at the gun ports. So you would, if you were trying to make it back to said balcony, you'd have to be climbing up along the ship and then up and over. Possible. But...
With my dexterous climbing abilities, can I try to work my way towards that just to see if perhaps one of those windows may be propped open there?
Yeah, so if you would like now to sort of maneuver back and forth along the like port side here, there's plenty of handholds and things. As you're making your way towards the back, up towards the captain's quarters, there's not really much rigging and stuff, so you will need to make like an athletics roll, something along those lines, because there's not as many things to grab onto where you think side of the ship, plenty to hang on to, but it's not going to be difficult. It's just, it's not piece of cake like climbing up the side is currently.
Athletics or acrobatics?
It would be athletics to climb.
Shoot. No.
What is it?
Just no.
I rolled a 2.
I mean, do you have inspiration? How bad do you want on that balcony?
I don't have inspiration. Oh, sorry, it's a 2 minus 1, so it's a 1.
Yep. So you start to make your way towards the aft of the ship or the back, and you make your way over to it, and you can get probably as far as the quarter deck in the back, As soon as you start trying to go towards the back where the balcony is, that's where there's less handholds, and you reach out and you notice how slippery it is. And with your better judgment, before you try to grab and start climbing, you think, I'm probably going to slip and fall.
Okay. Is there a ledge though that a rat could walk along, like carved?
There is a ledge that's carved, but you'll still have to be able to climb up. So if you think of how like a ship would be, the only ledge you could walk along to get to the captain's quarter is the very top. Okay. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want.
Left to toss here.
I mean, he says throw me, but unfortunately it's in rat, so you just hear her go squeak, squeak, and you don't know what that
means. Okay, well, I suppose I will shimmy back in the direction I came from.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's too risky to try to climb around.
What if we pry the porthole open again and we just squeeze Emmy through?
No, there's no chance. It's completely sealed shut at this point.
What if we just threw her?
Other portals.
What if we just threw her up onto the deck?
Squeak.
Yeah, let's just climb up. Let's climb up, and then you release her from your pocket, and then we'll figure out how to get inside. I mean, it's not a full crew. We can sneak in. We're invisible.
This is where the audience is reminded that all of the player characters are currently invisible.
Yes,
except for me. That's true. You guys can literally just go up there.
Let's climb up.
Yeah.
We're gonna go up to the deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
When the DM is tired of waiting for you to figure something out.
No. I mean, those were all valid ways to do this. It's just the dice were not on your side. So
true.
To the deck you go.
Somebody needs to do some more fluffing later.
I mean, we all know how my stealthy rolls go if we have to actually walk past things. So we'll see how we go, huh?
Alrighty, so you all are invisible. You make your way to the top deck of the Steambreather, and you see that there are 3 masts on this quite large ship. You are on the main deck. There is sort of a quarter deck in the front, quarter deck in the rear where the helm is, a poop deck above that. You can see that there are ballistae on the top rear deck as well. And, well, we can just show you what we all see.
Ooh,
Yay!
Oh, sick. Oh, there's like icons? What do those mean?
Those are for me, but I can't hide them.
Okay.
But if you see doors and ladders and things, you can try to open them. You can climb up them, just enter the space at the base of them. And if it's locked, you will know it's locked. So
There'll just be an announcement that says it's locked.
it'll make a jiggly noise for you all.
You can't open that right now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And so I think what we will do here, just for my sanity, probably, I think this is a great time to just get some initiatives for you all.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have a bit of order here.
Man.
And it's got a jail pile. Jail.
What if I serve
Question.
chaos?
I have a math question. What's a 1 minus 1?
Emmy, what's your initiative?
1.
1 minus 1?
Yeah.
That's 0. Azric.
19. Much further than 0.
Yes. Hooter.
It's the opposite almost.
12.
12, and Hayden.
17.
17. Alrighty.
Dude, I can hear this scene. Like, this is insane. Look at it.
Oh, the ship's traveling into the black and white
Fog
dimension.
rolling in. The nighttime.
It's in such HD too.
It's black and white for you because you have dark vision, sir, because it's dark outside.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
It is very dark.
Alrighty. Fantastic pre-made map. I think it was Bailey Wiki Maps, so I didn't have to do hardly any of this. I just had to make it work. Okay, so with that being said, we'll go ahead and just start here. So, Azric, what do you do, sir? You are invisible. You all can't see each other, which I find absolutely hilarious. So,
I hate group invisibility now.
We established secret knock last time. I just want to remind everyone that has now been established and is canon.
Yep. I will. Okay, I see a door under this main mast. Does that door go, because we're on a top view, does that door go, is it like a hatch that goes down, or is it like actual door that goes
could you point it out to me, sir?
Yes. Click.
I mean, it looks like it leads inward because there's, from where you are, there's a deck that's up and then another one that's up. So that leads somewhere inward.
15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
I'm going to perceive to listen beyond the door.
Okay. Give me a perception roll, sir.
12.
12. Not a lot that you can hear. You do see that there is some light escaping from under the doorway. It looks like sort of lantern light coming from the inside here.
Is there a keyhole I can peep through?
On this door, no, because there's no locking mechanism.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to stealthily creak the door open.
Gotcha. So you can open the door. You did use your action to perceive, but you're just opening a door, so.
Okay.
Go for it.
Click.
I have to move the map so the audience can see what you can see. This is going to take some micromanaging for me today.
And then with my 5 feet of movement left, I'm gonna pop in.
Alrighty. And what you see in front of you, as much as what you see on the map here, is there is a door ahead of you. There appears to be sort of a desk with some papers to the left. And then there is what appears to be a staircase going downward. Over here.
I'm like, caw.
Okay. Fantastic. Hayden.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a seagull in the distance. No, I'm kidding.
I
He's like,
immediately shoot
caca.
at it.
You have, of course, noticed that this door has opened.
And nobody's in the doorway, correct?
I mean, you can see what you can see, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like from Hayden's perspective, it just kind of opened with nobody there.
Yes, correct.
So Hayden's smart enough to assume that's probably one of his invisible friends.
Yeah, this isn't your first rodeo.
So I'm gonna take a step or two forward
Okay.
towards the grate thing. I forget the name of that. The grates in the floor.
Yeah, the great thing. Got it.
Is there any lights coming from down there? Like lanterns or...
There are some, yes. It seems reasonably well lit down there, and you can see that there is cargo and such sort of
Can I
roped down.
try to listen to see if I hear any of their crew chatting below or something?
Make a perception. And Emmy, I'm moving you with Hayden because you were in
Yeah.
his pocket.
Yeah. Thank you.
Perception?
I do have my little head peeking out though.
That's good. That's 22 for perception.
Yeah, so in the deck below, you do hear some muffled voices sort of whispering to each other.
You know, Kenny, I found this. It's broken. Something happened to the porthole. Won't let me know under a lot of pressure, so they can't be open. But it's not. It didn't snap. Something tried to force it open. Did you see anyone out there? Well, I didn't look. Well, why didn't you look? Because if you open the porthole, they can come in. Fair point. Did you go up to the deck and look over the side? Well, no. Maybe you should do that first. All right. Should we let the boss man know? Do you want to interrupt him now? Oh, no. Then I say no for now. All right. I'll go.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens later.
With a 22, could I, from where I'm at, get a sense of what side under the deck they're on, if they're further towards
Starboard.
one side of their... Okay. I, like, talk to Emmy. Do you want me to, like, drop you down there? 'Cause she can fit between the... As a rat, right?
Yeah, I would say so. She's a rat, so.
Yeah. Scratch my coat if you want to go down there or not.
Yes, let's crash the coat.
Okay. I don't know how much of a drop it is from up here to down there.
It's fine.
I'll try to aim for some...
Yeah, like some barrels or some, so it's less of a drop.
All right, I'm holding...
It's fine. I have
her to
seen
the
rats
edge.
like falling off ceilings. They're fine.
Good luck. I'll drop her down.
Okay, so Emmy, you are being dangled. And I hope this is going to work. I don't know what's going to happen when I just manually adjust your height because I don't know a great way to do this, but
Oh.
we're sure going to find out.
Oh, this is a fancy map. Whoa! What can chat see? Can they see that?
It's not your turn yet. Or it's not. They'll see when it's your turn in a moment. But so you lower.
Yo! Oh, fuck.
You lower
Oh,
this
no.
rat down, and you see some boxes sort of set up, and it sort of softens the drop from a 10-foot potential damaging drop to maybe a little less than that. So on top of some
I have a
boxes
quick
here.
question. I know it's not my
not your
turn. I just
turn
have
yet.
a very quick question. I just have a very quick question that's going to kill me. Did you make my tokens smaller because of a rat?
Yes,
Oh, thank God. Okay.
because you are a rat. You are smaller.
Okay, I just panicked for a minute because, yeah.
So you lower the rat, which you can see now and is no longer invisible. And it appears that she is on some boxes safely.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do? You have some movement.
I do. I would like to kind of shuffle back to the side railing of the ship. Not the direction that guy's probably going to be checking.
Yeah, feel free to move yourself.
I don't remember which side he said he was checking. Or if he even said that.
He didn't.
What side did we try to break in on again? Sorry.
You came from port, and the voices you heard coming from starboard.
Okay, so I'm.
You were
going
port
to-
side.
So yeah, say I move 5, 10. Yeah, I'm moving the right way. All right, I'm right there. That's as far as I can go.
Gotcha. You see a doorway which leads into the quarter deck on the fore direction of the ship, as well as 2 ladders that lead to the top of that deck.
Okay.
And then, of course, you can see the masts above you as well. Alrighty. Cooter, it's your turn.
Oh boy. All right. So, saw the door open over there, just barely.
It is dark.
There's nothing. Door over here. I'm not sure if maybe I can see more than I'm supposed to then, if it's that dark.
I don't know. There is some light.
I can
though,
see
so-
what I can see. Did
Yeah.
you say Wazda?
Yes, these.
Okay. Okay.
And for those of you watching and perhaps listening at home, the group are all invisible thanks to some magic. And what I find absolutely hilarious is that I had found a mod that helps with status effects and things. So all of the player characters, or all of the characters that are invisible, they can no longer see each other. So even though you at home can see these different characters as they're moving, they can't see each other
They
when
can
this
see
I
happens.
can't see shit.
So
Chat can see us, but we can't see us. That's hilarious.
under normal circumstances, yeah.
Oh, how do I know how far I'm walking now? 1, 5, 10, 15. But then if we do a diagonal, is that still 15?
Yeah, just count it the best you can. Like,
All right. 20. 25. 30. And I'm going to listen through this door.
all right, give me a perception roll.
Oh, perception 14.
You see some light creeping out from underneath the doorway, but you listen and you just hear the creaking of the ship and the sounds of the sea splashing up against the bow. You don't hear anything in here.
Can I try to open it?
For sure. Give it a click.
Very, very. Oh, it's open.
But I think that's all my movement.
You tell me. I wasn't counting for you, so.
I think yeah. I'm pretty sure that. Hang on. I think I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
I can't be like next to the door, but also check the door. Can I? I have to be in front of it.
You could.
Because I could either be
Yeah.
here or here. But
Yeah, you could be there.
because I don't want to like block the door.
Yeah, you could be there. You can reach over and
Okay.
check a doorknob real quick and open it.
Yeah, sick.
It's probably smarter that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
Okay.
short arms, you know. Have to make sure.
Alrighty. And then now we go to Emmy. I need to I think I have to tab over to find your character now since you're on a different level, so bear with me those watching.
Okay.
as I
This is fascinating. Okay.
there we go.
Okay, so
Tammy.
I have a question. Well, okay, sorry.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were going to describe to me what I was seeing. What am I seeing, Dee?
What's that?
What am I seeing?
So what you see here
Did
is
they move?
no, it was me testing something. Sorry. So you are on some boxes, which would be here. Sorry.
Oh.
My perspective is a little messed up. So everything here in the middle is below you. That is another deck below you here.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out is if it was like looking down. Okay, so I'm on top of the boxes, but I'm technically on the outer layer.
Yes. This
Gotcha.
person that you see a few feet in front of you, that is on a deck below the one you currently are. You see some other friends over on this side that look like they were in conversation, and then you see all sorts of cargo and things here.
I have a really important question about that cargo.
Yes, so bear with me. This map, those barrels say TNT. That is not the powder
Dang
stores.
it. Okay, you really got me excited there. Man, I was like, this is gonna be so easy if those are TNT barrels.
Yes, that is. Those
Okay,
are
no worries.
cargo. Those are barrels tied down. We'll just say
Do
it's
any
rum.
of the barrels that I can see have labels though?
Yes, foodstuffs, rum, that sort of thing.
Okay. I think I just want to hunker down, and for this turn, I just want to do an active perception check, because I need to figure out if where the gunpowder is all stored, and whether it's where I am or on the deck below. So I just want to do an active perception to try to look around, see if that person down there walking might see me, like just kind of see what's going on.
Okay, make a perception.
Okay, that's really good. Okay. If I
What's
can
your
you
roll?
smell gunpowder?
Sure, you could. Give me a perception roll and tell me if you're sniffing or not.
Yeah, I rolled an 18. I'm trying to figure out if I need to add my modifiers or the rats, because if I'm sniffing, it would be the rats. But he has advantage. I think I'm just going to do a normal look around. We'll save that for next turn. So that's going to be +6. So it'll be 24.
Yeah, so from your vantage point, there are some barrels over here. Nothing that looks as though what you are necessarily looking for. There are ladders, a ladder up a deck, a ladder down a deck. There are doorways over here. But down below you, you see there are much more cargo and stores underneath.
Okay. And it looks like there's rope going tied between my layer and that layer. Can I climb down that rope with my little rat paws?
So there's a rope around as like a banister. The rope that you're looking at here is tying down the cargo below you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a perspective thing, but
Can I jump down though? It doesn't look like it's that far.
it's 10 feet.
That seems fine.
You would have to make an acrobatics roll and potentially take some damage.
Oh, that's less fine. Okay. Never mind. I'll go to the ladder.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the down ladder over here.
Sure.
So you said I can use WASD. So it's like 5. Wait. 5. 10. 30. Okay.
And you find yourself scurrying down the ladder a deck below. And you are in a hallway of sorts with doorways on either side of this sort of hallway here.
Okay. Real quick, in case it comes up, I do look like a rat, but again, it looks like an Emmy version of a rat. So like her tail has like some scales on it. It's most people would notice, but it's not quite.
Are most
Just
rats
in case it
tails
comes up.
kind of scaly?
Yeah, that's why like most people probably wouldn't notice.
But
if
they're
they
like
were looking
fish
really
scales.
close. Yeah, they're like fish scales.
Okay.
A little bit like iridescent to it. Yeah. It's like
Gotcha.
a mer rat. I'm like a mer rat.
A merrat, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next round occurs. You hear some footsteps outside the doors to the right, Emmy, which tracks because you know that's below where you were and there's a guard patrolling there. I'm moving people around, by the way. So, Azric, you see someone emerge from the stairs just to your left, sort of walking up, preparing to go who knows where.
Okay.
And there is movement you hear on sort of you hear footsteps above Cooter and Hayden, and you can peer up easily and see that it is maybe 30 feet above you. And you can guess that there are some people perhaps patrolling in the crow's nests above, keeping lookout. Alrighty. Over to Azric.
Oh, just quickly, the crow's nests are there's like these little circle thing with like a little flaggy feather looking. It looks like a feather from this perspective, but I'm guessing it's the flag from
Yes.
the top view.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you could hear some things, but from your vantage point, you probably can't see just yet, unless you can't see them.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
I'm not sure if Hayden can see them. If your character sees them, you can see him, but... Alrighty. Azric, your turn.
I want to get low and go diagonally down sneakily to clear the doorway.
Gotcha. You want to get low and go down diagonally, so give me a
Like
good old stealth roll.
Please. Okay. 16.
All right, 16. So you sort of creep down and make yourself small in the corner here as it appears a crew member is approaching. Anything else you'd like to do?
And I will be as quiet as a mouse.
Got it. Okay. Up next is going to be Hayden.
Okay. I am just going to move. I'm gonna move up
Alright.
here.
Apologies for the audience for the map jumping around, but scenes with different levels, I gotta be real careful unless I screw something up real. So
I'm gonna move up to this little section here, kind of in the corner, and just kind of wait to see who might be coming up on deck and
alrighty.
what's gonna happen.
Gotcha. Any actions you'd like to do currently, or you're just kind of remaining unseen?
You said that against this wall, there's a door kind of in the middle, right? Near the like section of ship I'm on.
Right here, and it is open.
Oh, it's open.
Uh-huh.
trying to think how far I moved. If I slide here, can I take a peek inside? Or do I have to be right in the middle of it?
I think you have to. So if you, so from where you are, I can describe. You can see a sliver of the room. It appears that there's a ladder leading downward into the ship. There's also a rack with some bottles of booze on the wall right here. But from your angle, you're going to have to stand in front of the door and go in to see anything else.
I'll hang right here and kind of be pressed up against the wall for now.
Okay. And over to Cooter.
I will. So I saw nothing through the door so far. I think I opened it, but I don't know what I saw.
So I'll describe to you as you're on the sort of other side of this now, because I wasn't sure what you all can and can't see on this level. I need to put you back down to where you were, Aiden, because I think you went to the ladder on accident. There you go.
Oh, did it? Okay.
There's like a square that like gets you up versus down.
Oh.
So there you go. So what you see, Cooter, is there is a ladder leading downward over here. There appears to also be like a small desk with some open books on it. But that's all you can get from that sliver. And if you stand in front, there's a large sort of meeting table with some maps. And then now that you're in the room, you can see. There you go.
Yeah. I was like, stuff it. Let me try to see what's going on in here. Because I was like, yeah, a ladder, but it goes up, not down, huh? Ooh, there's so much. I wish to peek. I want to see can I see all this stuff on the table? Is there anything of import?
So for this stuff, it looks like there are maps of the individual like islands here, potential shipping lanes, star charts, typical seafaring type things here.
Mm-hmm. But nothing particularly like about any of the other captains or whatever. Just the usual.
Yeah, this seems to be like a public meeting space where maybe the officers go to, talk about orders or the next thing that the whole ship will be doing.
Meeting room 7.
yeah. Basically, this is the conference
where the Zoom
room
setup would be.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15. Oh, I can't see anything down here, can I?
Unless you go.
I'm going.
And there you go. You travel down the ladder, and you see a sort of wide open space where the cannons are. There are cannonballs on the sides here. No gunpowder. You see some other foodstuffs and reserves here. And then you notice this is a deck below this sort of open area. And then right beside where you went down is another deck downward. And there's also back here are some other doors.
Okay. I've lost count of my movement, but I think I'm about 20 to 25.
Yeah, you'll say you're 20.
Can I hear anything down the next? Can I perceive if it is safe to go down? I should have done that earlier.
Sure. Make a perception roll.
I just want to know that it's okay. I was like, oh my god, I just like yeeted down there. $16?
Yeah, so you can hear some footsteps at the deck below down in this direction. But no like talking or shouting or anything like that. from what you
Not
can
like
hear, is just
immediately below the.
no, not
Okay.
immediately below the ladder at all. And in fact, the sound's coming from this direction.
Okay, I'm gonna go down in just
All
here
right.
and then right there.
And you see a tiny little
I
rat.
see a tiny rat. Um. Can I just well, I don't see anyone in this particular area. So,
Mm-mm.
what would she know? I just go really quietly. Caw.
Okay.
Hoping to see some reaction that maybe she recognizes that I'm see her.
All right.
Nice.
Well,
Is that allowed? Or is that
is it the end of your turn, Cooter?
Yeah, that's all. I've got nothing else.
Emmy, you hear after hearing some footsteps coming down the ladder right above you.
The rat looks startled for a moment, and then the rat kind of like stands up, and then it kind of like squeak.
Alrighty.
And then I sniff, and then I'm guessing, like,
You would know my
I
grandma's then.
smell her since I'm a rat with like smelling perception advantage.
I mean, yeah, you know what Cooter smells like.
We haven't
Cooter,
been to the
describe what you
bathhouse in a
smell
while,
like.
So.
She just smells like that you know that old person scent. It's just the scent that happens over time. But
Got it.
also mixed with like
That's
sea
amazing.
spray and like seaweed.
Werther's
Stuff like
Originals
that.
and Bengay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just something that just happens to organic matter as time goes on.
Alrighty. What would you like to do, Emmy?
Okay, I want to explore this deck now that I'm a deck lower. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go and start looking for a way to get through those doors.
Uh-huh.
So let's see. Actually, there's a door in front of me. That's interesting. So I'm going to go there and investigate to see if there's any holes or if like underneath the door, because rats can squeeze in a pretty small size. So I'm looking to see if I can like squeeze under.
Sure. Just make a athletics roll for me to squeeze under there.
Squeezing? Okay. Okay. And that would be the rats.
Yes.
Athletics. Ooh. What's athletics? Strength?
Yep.
Sure you don't want dex? Okay. That's a -4. That doesn't make any sense for this. So I'd take it to a 9.
A 9.
They have a -4 strength, so I don't think they're expecting it to be used this way. Squeezing?
So what this is an indication of is that the doorway
And a
is
fat rat?
no.
Oh.
Is that it takes just a little bit to kind of shimmy under these doors because there's not a large gap underneath. So it takes a little
So
bit
it's
of
like
work.
Winnie the Pooh? I'm
Yes.
stuck in there? Can
not
Cooter
stuck.
shove my butt through?
I mean, y'all can decide what you want to do with that, but you can kind of get under and you can see in here, and it appears that there's another sort of hallway, and there's two sort of open doorways that just have hammocks in them, but there's no one there, and like a small like desk.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
you look and there's not much room left in front of you, and it's like a small quarters maybe for like whoever's on watch to come take
Yeah,
a break or
okay.
whatever.
Then I'm gonna like shimmy back out.
Yeah.
Whatever the opposite of Winnie the Poohing is. Let's see, that was 5, 10. So I'm gonna go, and I probably have to wait till my next turn to try it on this door.
Mm-hmm. That's a set of double doors there.
Okay, what is this? Is that anything?
That is where light is being emitted. It is a
it's
lantern.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna go down another layer instead.
Alrighty. You see a very empty cargo hold.
Okay, this is the cargo hold, and there's no other ups that I can see.
It is quite dark down here, so there is a lot more ship to the rear if you'd like
Yeah,
to
okay.
continue exploring, but from what you see currently, that's what you see.
Okay, I'm good.
Alrighty. The end of your turn. A few things happen. You hear some footsteps above you, Cooter. Sort of walking up above. You also hear some footsteps on the other side of the door on the right side. And for Azric, you see that sailor walk out onto the deck, unsuspecting of your hiding there.
Excellent.
Hayden, you hear sailor on the deck call up to someone in the crow's nest. Hey, you see anything lately? And then from up high, no.
Well, I think someone tried to get in saw someone messing with one of the portholes.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Look harder.
Fine. And he just sort of kind of huffs, and then from above they say, "Wake someone else up! There's only 2 of us here."
Good idea.
And they start walking back. Go back downward. Alrighty. And that'll bring us to Azric.
He's right in front of the stairs.
Yeah, he was making his way back. He basically walked out, yelled, and then came back in.
I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Gotcha. And then Hayden on the deck.
Yeah, I want to slide over and get a better look inside of that doorway.
Go for it. Take a step.
I took 1.
Yeah, I can describe to you what's in there, but
It's
if you
a
just move to
ladder on one side and some booze, you said.
if you just go left 1, you'll see everything in there. There you go, bud.
Oh. To zoom in.
Enhance.
Enhance.
That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, from what I'm seeing,
Yep. So on the table there are like star charts, maps of the broken continent, the different city-state isles, star chart, typical sailor shit on this table.
fidget spinner.
That's a chandelier above you that's emitting candlelight, sir. Oh, that's actually an FPV drone
Yeah.
that you can fly with some VR goggles.
So, just boring navigation stuff. I'm gonna go and see 5, 10. Oh, did I deselect my guy? I must have deselected myself. Okay. 25. Can I pocket or put in my bag like 2 or 3 bottles?
3 bottles of rum right into your knapsack, sir.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll take it.
It's pretty good
Okay.
stuff too. It's not like top shelf, but it's not bottom of the barrel either.
And there's no other kind of doorways leading further towards the bow of the ship.
No. You
Okay.
are as far as this is the furthest this room would go. In order to do that, you'd have to go above on the deck above this if you wanted to walk forward any more
Gotcha.
like to the bow of the ship. And there are
That's
ladders going
25.
downward.
30 feet will put me here, so I'm just gonna hang out here.
Alrighty. Very well. Cooter.
Ah, yes. So I saw Emmy
Uh-huh.
go to the door to the left, right?
And take a look underneath and not see anything. Or you saw her here, squeeze halfway under, and then back out, and then scurried on down this ladder.
Right. So this is 5. I will. Can I hear how far away the footsteps are?
Make a perception roll.
Ugh. 14.
Probably 20 to 30 feet from you.
Okay. And I do I know what direction they're going
Further.
at all? They're going further away. Okay. And are the doors? This is going to sound really strange, but do the doors just kind of open, or are they like latched closed?
Think of it as like it's a double door scenario here. Like there's probably a middle piece that they're normal doors. There's just 2 of them. Are you trying to open said doors?
Well, like, oh, I see. It's kind of like a French door situation.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Basically, I wanted to try to, like, yes, open it, but my decision to do so would be based on if I had to, like, to like, is it a door that could? Oh, whoops! It slid open again. Like,
You could
or
try.
is it like you actually have to? Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna like very gently, like,
Do it.
kind of like try to, I don't know, like basically I want to push on it to see if it opens, or do I have to like
Yeah,
like
so you kind
handle
of shove on it, and you can tell that there's some sort of like latching mechanism. Like it's a doorway.
Yeah.
So you could try to open it if you would like.
Yes, as quietly as possible.
So you reach down to
Like, you know,
latch
when
it.
you're trying to like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, give it a try.
okay. I just click it.
Mm-hmm. You give it a try, and you go to latch it open, and you hit a stopping point and realize that these doors are locked.
Oh, it's locked. Then I'm going to continue up this way.
Yep.
Oh, it's so dark in here.
So you continued up that way, went down the ladder into total darkness, which you can only believe to be the hold of the ship.
Righto. Wait, did I have one moment, please? No, I didn't. I think there was at some point I had the night goggles,
Oh.
but I don't currently.
As your artificer.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what your infusions say.
Yeah, I don't currently though. I changed it.
Ah.
Yeah, I was just double checking. Before I move a heckin' muscle, I wish to perceive if I can hear even the sound of a mouth breather in my vicinity.
You will have to do that on your next turn because you already tried to perceive the door.
Yeah, right. That's right. I did. I'm going to just stand here completely frozen.
Okay.
Pretending I don't exist.
Alrighty. Emmy.
I'm gonna scurry back up the ladder.
You may have to go back and then forth, like go down and up to do that. So like hit S and then W. So like go down and then go back up. There you go.
Oh, okay. So, and I'm gonna try to squeeze under one of these doors now.
Athletics, please.
Oh boy, this again. 9.
Same
That's what it was last
situation.
time.
You sort of try to get underneath this doorway, and it's just a little too close to the deck. And you can kind of make out that there is a guard sort of walking away from this direction. And you can see that there are a whole bunch of things tied down all over this middle area. So lots of cargo, lots of opportunities to be what you were looking for.
Okay. I'm gonna back up then, and I'm gonna hope Cooter's still here, but I don't actually know if she is. And I'm gonna like point at the door and be like, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
Okay. Squeaky
Like,
squeak,
I need
squeak,
in there. Yeah.
Squeaky squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Pulling me down, Cooter.
Some things happen. I don't believe that any of you can currently see right at this moment on that portion. That happens there. Azric, you see the gentleman that you were waiting on to leave does leave. Alrighty. And Emmy, you hear a door open way in this direction and some muffled talking. But you're well too far away to hear anything else from that. Azric, you hear them walk downward and then shout something at the deck below you. Hard to make out what they were saying from this vantage point. But with that, it will be Azric's turn. But I think that's a good chance for us to go ahead and take our break for the evening before we go through the next round.
Like that worries me that something bad's about to happen.
So
Oh no!
It's just great time for snacks and stuff.
yeah, snack time. So for those of you watching, listening, hanging out, go grab some snacks, get some beverages, stretch your appendages, and we'll be back with the detective work soon enough. So don't go anywhere, and we'll see you in a few. BRB. And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you had a fantastical break where you acquired many snacks.
I ate ice cream.
My snacks were full size.
Man, I wanted ice cream.
No miniature snacks for VS, only the normalist snacks. Anyway, where we last left off our adventuring crew, some things were happening, some shouting happened, and it appears that they are on, I don't want to say high alert, they're on medium alert.
I'm a rat.
Code beige, I don't know.
We're at 2 stars.
You're at 1
Oh my
star.
God.
Okay.
1 star. Hello.
Two, yeah. Is that GTA 2 that had
All the GTAs.
Is it stars? Okay, I can't remember. It's been so long.
And Red Dead.
Yeah.
Ah.
But anyway, where we left off was the top of the round, and that is Azric.
I will. Now that they went down, I'm going to sneakily head towards the stairs.
Go for it.
Can I still see the person walking down from this vantage point?
No, sir.
Okay. And I'm going to roll stealth. It's going to go down the stairs
Go
now.
for it.
Oh, please. 13.
You stealthily make your way down the stairs, where a whole new world is opened up to you.
Oh, no. Don't get caught in strike or whatever.
Yeah, just sing it really off key.
A whole new world.
It's sort of like Goofy trying to sing it.
World.
Gosh.
Well, that'll get me in trouble, sir.
Oh, sorry. Nikki, please. No, I'm sorry. I was what? 5, 10. This is 20. Okay. I see a guy here. Was this the fellow I saw earlier?
No.
Oh.
What who you saw earlier was a human person that walked by you. This is a little goblin feller who appears to be seemingly very interested in this porthole and the mechanism surrounding it, which you would remember is where you all tried to get in.
Gotcha.
You should like pinch his butt or something.
Nope. Would that would that count as an attack? Because I had to roll to pinch.
Doesn't
Man, I
do
don't know.
damage.
It's a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Do charisma to see how good of a pinch it
How
is.
cheeky
You know
it
what
is.
I mean?
Leave that goblin alone. Jeez.
He did not consent to pinching.
Let's see. I have 2 more movements, so I'm gonna move at the very back here.
Alrighty.
I see 2 doors,
Yes, you see 2 doors.
and I want to listen to see if anything's going on behind these doors.
Make-
With my captainly knowledge, would this be the captain's quarters?
With your captainly knowledge, you believe that the captain's quarters would have been up the stairs where you just went, where you came from.
Okay, then I will perceive here to see if I hear anything.
You used your action to stealthily make your way down here.
Oh, and I'm gonna look at the floor.
Looks like there. I mean, you could see some light. This area is well lit while it's being patrolled. It's not like it's dark, so.
Actually, let me look at a thing real quick.
All right.
I have. Okay, I think it'll still require an action to use Eldritch Sight.
You tell me.
It says I can cast Detect Magic at will without
Yeah.
expending a spell slot.
Still in action.
And I will do. No, I'm done then. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Up next is Haydan. Let me find you real quick, sir. There you are. Stealing booze from this crew.
Yeah. Okay. I think
He's just rehoming it.
Yeah. I think I've seen enough in here, so I'm going to pop back out. 25 and 30.
Alrighty. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay. No, it is. Cooter.
Now I would like to do my perception check to see if I can hear literally but a mouth breathe. Just
Roll it.
anything.
You are in the pitch black of the deepest bowels of the ship.
9.
You hear the ship creaking, the echoes of an empty grand space, and you hear nothing and you see nothing.
Oh boy.
Almost sounds cavernous.
Cavernous. That sounds relatively safe, but I don't want to just go lighting fires and
Real
light.
quick. On my last run, I squeaked at her. Did she hear me?
Oh yeah, did I hear that? By the way,
What was your
because we were waiting
perception?
for my turn. 9.
A 9? Perhaps you
Yeah.
hear a faint squeak in between the groans of the ship.
But not near me.
Not near you.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'm too scared to be down here by myself. I will retrace my steps toward the squeaking.
So if you don't mind, just
Yeah.
go hit, just W and or S and then W. Yep. And reactivate the ladder. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Okay.
hear a mousey or a little rat squeaking or squeakers.
Do I see which door she's squeaking at?
Yeah, it is this door.
Okay, that's the one that I couldn't open. I do, however, have thieves' tools.
Yes, you are an artificer.
I am. I'm just gonna whisper to Emmy, there are people in there, but I'll try to pick it open, but just so you know, it's locked. But I'll try my best. Okay.
Rat does this.
But I think I can't do it right now because I just perceived downstairs again.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alrighty, it appears that she is preparing to try and open some doors of opportunity for Emmy. And speaking of Emmy, it's your turn.
Okay. So
Emmy, that is only one letter away from your favorite rat of all time.
Oh, yeah. Second favorite rat of all time. Excuse you, sir.
Okay. I don't know who your favorite
Templeton
is.
exists in this universe. Okay. I would like to squeak at Cooter, and then I'm gonna go to try and squeeze under the door, but instead of actually doing it, I'm like preparing to squeeze under the door, and then I'm gonna shake my little butt like and do this like push, and then like shake my butt again, and then like wait. And I'm hoping Cooter can assist me by shoving me under this door.
Gotcha. So you are going to hold your action to try and squeeze under when you get a little shove from Cooter.
Yeah.
Got it.
And that way, Cooter, I can maybe make a distraction for Cooter to get in later or something. So
Okay.
that's my turn.
Very well. You two hear some footsteps on the other side, sort of going further away and then an inch a little closer towards the end, maybe someone making some rounds. You hear some muffled talking deeper into the ship, hard to tell what they're saying. Some sort of conversation may have been happening.
Almost pooped my pants. For those who couldn't see, a guy just walked past me.
Yep, you'll all see. I'm gonna just do these movements for the these characters.
Oh.
They'll stay there, and then up top, on the tippy top, you hear some movement above you in the crow's nest. You hear some shouting back and forth. Was it down there? No, it's a starboard side. No, he said the port side. Is that this side? No, the other side. And then they're sort of shouting at each other and peering over the side of the ship. And with that, we go to Azric. Things have gotten spicy where you are, sir. You have seen two separate people sort of come up and damn near run into you. This person appears to be an orc that you have not seen at all in this sort of encounter until now, and then this human gentleman is the one that you had seen try and walk past you earlier. That seems to be back in their position. The orc that is to your, I'll just say north for this case, on the starboard side of the ship, appears to be making a beeline to this room.
Okay. Wow. Jesus.
And to put this into perspective, a ship of this size probably has a crew of maybe 40 or so, 35 to 40 people. So what you've seen is still considered a skeleton crew for a ship of this size.
Okay. I'm gonna lay low, and when they open that door, I want to take a peek.
Okay. Gotcha. So you hold your action for some movement to kind of look, and then we'll decide where you want to go at that point.
Okay.
Fair enough. Hayden. Shouting above.
Yeah. Honestly, not quite sure what to do at this point. Wondering if we're any closer to blowing this thing up or not. Whether he should be ready to leap over to the side. Yeah, he'll... Yeah. He's gonna stay close to the side of the ship and just kind of hold his position.
Okay.
Kind of crouched a little bit.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And for those of you keeping count, you all have approximately 88 more turns left of invisibility. So,
Oh, we're kind of close.
Yeah,
Oh no.
clock's ticking.
okay. Up next, Scooter.
Okay, so how do I think Kuda's picking up that Emmy would rather try to squeeze than
Yeah.
risk making noise with picking the lock.
Yeah.
So I will try to give her a little nudgy nudge.
All right. So you use the help action to help this poor little rat make it under the door. So Emmy, you can
Yes.
roll your athletics with advantage.
Okay. So it's advantage, but it's still going to be -4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
11. And, 18. So that's a 14. That's got to be better.
Oh yeah. So you prepare to dive under the
Shake
door,
my little
and
booty.
Cooter, you just give her a firm shove, and
Delicately.
you are shunted underneath
Delicate
the
yet
door.
firm. Just how rats like it.
And what Emmy sees here, and I'm gonna move you back so I can have the crowd see. Go a little out of turn here.
Okay.
This is what you see, Emmy. You see a large hold. You see what you can see. A gentleman patrolling around, sort of walking back towards this direction. I think down at the far end, it's hard to see because there are boxes stacked up in the way. And you see tons of cargo. You may need to do a little bit of investigating on your turn to look for the best place of where you might want to ignite things.
Okay.
Cooter, is there anything else that you wanted to do?
I don't think there is anything else I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna wait and just kind of like be aware in case like just be actively perceiving if I can hear anything going awry or
Gotcha. Okay.
when I have the opportunity.
Yeah. Speaking of turns, Emmy, it's now yours.
Okay. So I want to move kind of into this. I don't think it's going to let me though.
Into
No, it won't.
what?
So see like all those like crates and stuff with like the stuff holding it down. I kind of want to be like in there so nobody will see me and
Let's
then
move
start
alongside
scoping
it.
out all the barrels. What's that?
Just move alongside it.
Okay.
Because there are like walls and things that this is all set up and stuff.
Well, it's
so.
not letting me do that either. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That wasn't really where. Okay. That would have been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then all along there, I want to do a perception to look at all the barrels and things.
This would probably be an investigation.
Oh, okay.
If you're trying
That's
to
fine.
look for something specific, which I believe you are.
Yeah, anything highly flammable. Okay. That's a 12, plus keep losing my character sheet. 13.
A 13. Yeah, you can see some nondescript barrels that are sort of in the middle here, tied down under some of this that are marked with powder.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably just waiting for somebody to distract these people then. So that was my turn. I'm basically going to hide, but that'll be my next turn to take the hide action.
Okay.
Unless I can bonus action hide? I don't know.
Only if you were a rogue.
That's right. Aren't rats all rogues? No? Okay.
No, they're mostly chefs.
Yeah, that's my turn then.
Alrighty. So this turn, you hear footsteps on the other side, and you can see this person patrolling. That's for you, Emmy. For Azric, you see these two guards sort of come together and begin discussing. And this orc opens the door, comes in to speak, and I will give you your sort of turn, not turn here. Take care of this, and you should be able to see, I think, a little bit at this point.
Yeah, I see. Look, a little.
We'll give you a. There's some vision there that you can kind of see. Because you said you wanted to move to peer in, and what you see is this person coming up here and talking to the person at this table.
Some of the guards
Can they
seem
see
to
Emmy? Because I'm not invisible anymore.
This is not anywhere near you.
No, I mean, technically Azric could be able to see me though, right? Like, on
No,
way
you
the
were
maps
not on the
set up?
same deck.
Okay. No, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, this is not happening anywhere near where you are. So, because the pings happen, but there's like 4 different decks on the ship.
Okay.
This person sort of says inside here,
Some of the crew seem to think that someone was tampering with one of the portholes.
and he sort of turns and looks from the table they're looking at.
Well, have you looked yet? No, I was just woken up. They're discussing it over there, and he says, I'll take care of this.
And he looks over and he goes,
I'll be back.
and they begin walking back towards your direction. You've got your movement, Azric. You can do with what you want here. I'm assuming you would probably want to move out of the way as they start making it there.
Yep, I want to go down the ladder.
Okay. So yeah, you should be able to move.
Okay. Boop, boop.
Boop.
That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. And you can see down there appears to be an open doorway with someone's bunk. So it appears where you are currently may be some crew quarters in this general area. So, back to the top of the round, it is Azric, since that was your sort of held action to move. So now you have your turn here.
I'm gonna open this door. Oh, it's locked.
You jiggle the handle and it is locked.
Okay. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, and 30. Oh, that's what I do.
Alrighty. Up next is Aiden. If only you had party members who could unlock doors.
Wait,
Yeah.
can I technically dash but not run? Just to get the double movement.
Yeah, if you would like to do that, you certainly could, but you would not be moving quietly.
Okay, gotcha. Well, then that I'm finished here.
Okay. Hayden, it is your turn, sir.
Actually, what's
Oh,
on
it
this
is-
desk, actually?
So what you are in this area, it's basically like a common area. Think of it like as a piece of furniture where people could just use like for notes or put a drink on. Like you're in like a crew quarters type of area, so nothing of real consequence here. You're not gonna find secret files or anything like that.
I'm gonna sit on the desk.
Okay. Hayden.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's still not sure exactly what's happening.
You have not heard any cacaws in quite a while.
Yeah. So, kind of where the center mast is where there's another section of the ship where Azric went in, or I mean,
Where a door opened.
where a door opened, yeah, but on the other side from where I'm at, right?
It would be in this doorway right here.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to see that from where I'm at.
When you walk over there, it'll change your view, I believe, and you'll be able to see
Oh, cool.
underneath.
I will move this direction. Ah, yes. And I see a guy.
They are 30 feet above you. They're on the.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
It just
All right.
hides the mast so you can look underneath it. But those are the ones that have been talking up in the crow's nest.
I think that's as far. Wait. 30. I think that's as far as I can move.
Okay.
So again, I'm gonna plant myself there and kind of crouch down.
Alrighty. You crouch
I do.
over to Cooter. You have shoved your rat friend below the door, and she has disappeared into the mysterious room ahead of you.
Oh god, I don't know what's happening in there. I don't know what's happening outside. I know what I want to do, but
Just
I don't know
follow
if
your
I
heart.
can.
You know you have to do, but you just don't know if you have the strength to do it.
Yeah, but also all of my useful my useful spells would have me singing like a canary and very much out of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Out of
'cause
invisibility.
if you cast a spell, you will no longer be invisible.
Imagine just standing behind this door and going, "Expeditious retreat!" Zoom. So this is the problem. Oh my god, I'm high. That's so funny. Sorry, I just saw something on my sheet that I was like, of course. What can I do? No, but everything does something. Oh no. I will. I'm gonna try to pick the lock regardless.
Alrighty, give me a d20 roll, and you will add your dexterity and your proficiency bonus. So it'd be d20
Would
plus
it-
2.
Would it get me out of stealth trying that? I mean, out of
No.
invisibility? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Attacking
that.
or casting a spell
Yeah.
would do it.
So, okay. Plus my what? Sorry.
+2.
Plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So 17.
Ooh. So you carefully pull out your whatever you would like. You're an artificer. It could be a whatever you want.
I've got so many things on me, mate. Like a ninja of tinkering.
Yeah, so you begin tinkering with this doorway and you notice you feel the last pin sort of click over. It wasn't a terribly difficult lock, mainly to keep people honest. And you feel the pin sort of lock into place, and this door is now unlocked, ripe for the opening.
Okay. Okay. But that's my action, isn't it?
Yes. Well, what else were you going to do?
I would.
You can open a
try,
door if that's what you want to do.
But again, quietly.
So you would like to slowly open the door.
Yeah. Like when you come home at like 3 a.m. and you can't just close the door, you have to like hold the handle to make sure it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have so much practice doing that.
All right, give it a. So you've used your action to try and to unlock the door. So you can try and like swing it open slowly if you'd like to see what happens.
Yeah. I'm risking.
All right, go for it.
I'm clicking it.
Give it a click. So you swing the door slowly. It sort of opens, and then you can see a gentleman is sort of walking from the back towards the front of the ship. Whether you know if they had noticed what's going on, you will find out.
To be determined.
Yes. And you do not see a tiny little rat in the room currently. Because she is in the middle there, under all of the cargo.
Yeah, like, because the thing is, like, I can see her, but I don't know why I can.
Because I wasn't going to drag her inside that and break shit.
Oh, I see. Yeah, bip. Okay. I see.
That's why.
So she's not next to it. She's, no,
I
it
may
makes
think
sense.
it's complicated.
No, it's fine.
No, it's okay. It's a very well detailed, crafted map from one of the people we support on Patreon to do this, the Bailey Wiki, and I do not want to mess with it at all because I will break this if I start trying to adjust what's going on here. There are things at play in which I do not understand. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Cooter? You still have all of your movement?
You know what? I mean, I don't particularly want to go in there. I just want to keep an eye on things. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think I'll stay put for now.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Over to Amy.
I'm going to hide. No.
Like you're in there, you're in all this stuff.
I don't see Cooter as a thing, so we don't even know where she is.
This is true.
I'm waiting.
You notice the door is open. That's easy to tell.
Oh, did I watch it just open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to look for a place that I could turn back into Emmy without being seen. No, I can't do anything. I have to wait until somebody else makes instructions. So I'm hiding, holding my action. I will just use the dodge to be safe. action.
Are
Actually,
you hiding, dodging, or holding your action? Because those are the three
I am
things you
hiding
said.
and dodging. Can I do both those things?
No, they're both actions. Which one would you like
I'm
to
hiding.
pick?
I'm
Roll
just
a stealth.
hiding.
Roll a stealth, please.
Okay. -1. Great. 15.
Okay, the 15, and you were still in the cargo, and you notice that underneath the net within the cargo, if you were to turn back into Emmy in here, you'd probably hit the top of the net and hunch over kind of situation.
That's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. So you are hiding amongst the cargo here. All right, into the round. This guard begins to patrol. Comes to here and goes, "Oh," sort of looks. Who the hell left this bloody door open? Just closes the door. Begins walking. You hear him walking in your direction. Cooter, you distinctly hear that the door is just closed. It was not locked back. Up above. Let's see. Also on this same level, Azric, you hear some snoring from this general direction here.
All right.
And some things are occurring of which you cannot currently see. Hayden, you hear footsteps on the top deck, and you see an orc woman emerge and begin yelling up.
Have you spotted anything?
No, they already asked us.
Nothing at all.
No. From this one over to the front side of the ship.
Keep an eye out.
We know, and they say it at the same time, almost in stereo. She comes back and disappears back into here. So it appears that they are on low-level alerts and sort of keeping an eye out of what's happening, but there are no alarms being raised or anything like that of the sort. And with that, top of the round, to our friend Azric. And then I will say to you, Azric, what do you do?
I think I will make my way back up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
You see these three conversing.
Where am I going? That's where I went.
Mm-hmm. You
What,
see these three conversing about a mechanism and looking intently at the porthole in which you all tried to break into. And you see a hobgoblin over here sort of poring over some notes and almost waiting for the other person to come back that you saw earlier.
Okay. These barrels here, is the rope pretty secure? That's holding them all together?
It's secure enough for the cargo not to slosh around while they're at sea. So secure enough. But what are you trying to accomplish?
If I were to make a distraction to cut the ropes, is there enough sway, because we're stationary, is there enough sway for the barrels to kind of like roll about and cause a little bit of chaos?
I mean, if you're invisible, you could try to cut the rope and create your own chaos. Just kick a barrel.
All right.
He's just rolling it, and it's like it's rolling.
I guess I will do that on my next turn.
Okay. Up next, Hayden.
Yeah. I'm going to walk this way.
Do you also talk this way?
Yes.
Gotcha.
You have to. It's the rules.
Out of key, please. Boobs.
Is this door closed again?
It's open. You just have to walk through it.
Well, that'd be my last bit of movement, and I don't want to get stuck in the doorway.
You can see that the person who came out and was talking to the crow's nest duo above is currently walking into the room, headed towards this direction.
Okay. If I wanted to slide over next to the mast right here, can I do that?
Sure, you just did.
I didn't know if there was
Yeah.
an obstruction or something. All right.
It should block you because there's walls all over this thing.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm out of movement, so I'm gonna hang out here for the
Alrighty.
next round. For all he knows, all his teammates are off the ship already.
I mean, this is why I love everyone being invisible, because it creates so much chaos with all of you. I cannot say how much fun
I
it
love
was
chaos.
for me to watch the cast or the crew members' characters bumping into each other when they can't see where the person is.
That dungeon was terrible.
Yes.
funny.
Only 85 more rounds of being invisible for you all. Cooter, it's your turn.
Hello.
That door was just closed by a guard walking, but it's still unlocked.
Sure was. Having gotten a good look at some of the people on this ship, I will alter self. I will cast alter self at the risk
Ooh.
of becoming uninvisible and or visible.
Indivisible,
And-
right?
Yep. Yep. And she's gonna change into like, because she's still the same proportions. So
Yeah,
she's
you're
like,
small.
you know what? I'm gonna look like a dwarf dude or something.
Hear me out. You could
like,
look
pirate
like that
wings.
ship mage if you wanted to.
I can't.
Oh man. Okay.
Not that
No.
specific.
Like I still
Has to be,
have
like,
to.
more
Like,
generic.
I'm wearing the same garb as the other pirates on this particular ship, and just kind of like a dwarf, but the same shape as Kuda, but like, so it's like enough. Like you don't know it's her, but
It's like a dwarf with a big domed back.
yeah, and her voice is like a lot lower, like deeper and masculine and stuff, and and
Okay.
she's just gonna open the door again and just be like, why is this door not locked? This door's supposed to be locked. Anyway, the captain said everyone needs to get up on deck right now. Apparently there's some hoo-ha above deck, and we need all hands. And pray internally.
I just have in my mind that you mentioned the same proportions. And you mentioned like a
Teeny dwarf
dwarf
man.
with like a teeny dwarf man, but they just
But
have
pirate.
a really big backpack on, which is the same size as your shell.
yeah.
I just make a
Just
make a
hoping that I can pass
persuasion.
as like one of the crew.
Do you stay there? Do you step in? Do you?
Oh no, she's like in the doorway, like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Why is the door unlocked? Like, we have to get upstairs. Like, what?
Like it's kind of one of those like, this door should be locked. But anyway, I came here to tell you that we have to get up right now.
All right, yeah, make a persuasion.
Let's go.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
For coming out of my shell, if you will.
Everyone's got a dwarf that wears a big backpack that orders people around on a ship. Like,
Obviously.
I'm surprised you all don't have such a person.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an 11.
An 11.
This dice is in ultimate jail, like literal Hades.
So they sort of turn around and walk towards you.
Wait. The captain's not even on the ship. The captain's ashore. And this is supposed to be locked. Who are you?
And they're sort of like talking at you through the door.
You're not on this shift. Who the hell are you?
And then we'll see what happens here in a moment. Emmy.
I'm gonna wait until they're not in this room. I'm just gonna hope Cooter knows what she's doing.
Okay. And also, was there anything else you wanted to do, Cooter, besides that? I forgot. You probably had some movement and stuff if you wanted.
Oh yeah, true. I'll probably like awkwardly step back as he's like accosting me back towards this. Maybe I'll go towards this one.
Okay.
Just like, Captain came back early.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, Captain came back early.
Is that what you say? Captain came back earlier.
Unexpected trouble.
Okay.
Panic.
She just pukes on him.
Yeah, she's not very,
right.
she's not
And then-
very persuasive, but she's convincing in her anxiety.
All right. And I mean, you're waiting to see if they leave, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So bottom of the round, they say they sort of move and shift upwards so they can still see you.
Hey, don't you go anywhere. God, we need some help down here.
And they're sort of yelling, but they're not leaving this area.
Uh-oh. Sounds like more of our coming to this area. Cooter!
Oh no.
Oh no!
And then this person walks downward. Azric, you hear some shouting from down below. As this person's going down the stairs. And she sort of says, "What the hell?" And sort of walks over. Goes to walk, bumps into you here as they're trying to make their way down and go, "Ugh," and just sort of falls over. What the hell? And looks and turns and doesn't see anything. And you hear some more shouting down. So they go down the ladder. And they sort of come in this direction. This person says, "What the hell is that?"
You two stay here. Keep an eye.
And moves over, bumps into you as well, stumbles. The hell? And turns and looks and then goes downward. Goes through this door. And they say, "What the hell's going on here?" This person yells,
I think I found someone on the ship.
and points into the hallway over here.
Oh God.
Emmy, you hear the door behind you unlock and open, and you see a couple friends in this room. And then top of the round, back to Azric.
All right.
Azric, two people bumped into you, almost blowing your cover, but they just sort of stumbled around you. You hear
Okay.
shouting down below.
I am going to
Smelling like
Wow. 5, 10, 15. I am going to pull out a torch, light it, and throw it under the barrels.
Okay. Use your action. You light your torch and then toss it. Light it under the barrels, and things start to smolder. These are like foodstuffs, and you see a couple things marked rum.
Ooh, nice.
Some things here. Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do? You have torched this area.
Yes, I'll use my remaining movement to. This ladder goes up, correct? So I'm going to head that direction.
Go for it.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. I need some kind of indicator that that is being torched. So
You're going to need a lot of indicators of things that are getting torched here in a minute if that helps you prepare.
oh, I know. That's on fire currently. We'll just say that orange does not show up very well, but I can see it and I know it's there. Alrighty. Over to Hayden.
Yeah.
You can hear some shouting down below, Hayden.
Yeah, things are happening. Being the smart pirate that I am, I'm going to avoid getting close to a bunch of people getting riled up, and I shouldn't be here. So, he's also looking for any kind of sign that, like, hearing footsteps of somebody invisible running or
Not here. Sounds like there's some shenanigans below.
move there. Let me. I kind of want to engage in the chaos a little bit.
Just embrace your inner gremlin.
Let's go.
So-
Chaos.
What's that circle that just appeared on?
It's 10 feet below you. It's does not concern you at the moment, sir, but I will let you know when it does.
So is Hayden hearing sound coming up from the grates in that direction?
Oh yeah, lots of the shouting and things. People yelling from several decks below.
I'm gonna. I can't do what I wanted to do.
What do
I'm
you
just
do?
gonna. Well, I'm gonna be prepared to jump overboard if I have to.
Okay. You are preparing a daring escape.
Because I don't know what's happening, and the ship could blow up at any moment, and I don't want to be on it.
Brave Sir Hayden ran away.
Brave Sir Hayden lived.
Yeah. Okay. Kuto. Oh boy. You
Oh boy.
hear this fine gentleman yelling deeper into the ship and pointing at you, saying that they got him. They got him. Who is this person? You found him.
They got him.
Oh, and you are concentrating on your altered self.
I am.
I will put that on there for my benefit, and you are no longer indivisible.
Justice and all.
Exactly. You are being angrily pointed at.
Oh, no, that's not going to work right now. So my concentration should stay as long as I don't use another concentration spell,
Correct.
right? Okay. I am going to hold, please. I am thinking. Oh God, there are so many options. How chaotic do we go?
Yes.
Pick your favorite.
Exactly. Hold, please. Okay. She's just gonna look straight dead at his eyeballs and be like, "What do you mean? Don't you remember me at the tavern last night and we were talking about how we were gonna do stuff and the captain came back? Can't you hear all the chaos going on outside? What's wrong with you, sir?"
Are you
And then
attempting to persuade this person?
Yeah, and then she starts like purposefully going back up the like hoping that he'll like chase her, like follow her. She starts like purposefully being like, "What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot?" And then starts like looking at him like, "You idiot," and then like climbing up the ladder.
Yeah, you climb up
Like
the
she's just
ladder.
doubling down.
You climb up the ladder. You see these two investigating the porthole that you tried to get into. You also see a very dim fire starting in this area.
Oh, perfect.
You know that this is foodstuffs and things like that, so probably not enough to blow this mother down, but
Oh yeah, and then so okay, so she sees that, then she yells back down, and "There's a fire up here, sir! We gotta fix this! Oh no, emergency!
okay.
And what deck is this?" She's like, "Fire on the deck! Food's on fire! No!" Like,
Amazing.
kind of thing, hoping to draw out all the rest of the guy.
Is there anywhere else you'd like to go? You have plenty of movement left.
Yeah, she just like kind of stands next to this next one just in case, you know.
Okay. Gotcha. Azric, you see a dwarf with a big old backpack running up here yelling there's a fire and saying the captain came home early. And
It's oddly in the shape of Kuta.
yeah.
Oh shit! Captain's back.
You would know.
Her build looks strangely familiar.
Alrighty. Okay, and then over to Emmy.
Okay.
You hear shouting up above about the food's on fire, and there's 3 people in the hold.
I'm waiting until no one can see me, so it looks like there's still one person down here.
One person that you can see.
I'm gonna actually like sneakily scuttle to see if there's anyone else.
Sure.
Do I see anyone else or hear anyone?
You should be able to see them in front of you.
I see this single person. If there's anyone else, I do not see them.
They are very much there.
Just ping and then tell me what I should be seeing. That's fine.
2 people.
Yeah, if I'd have seen them, I wouldn't have
No.
scurried in the open. I'm still in the boxes or whatever. Yeah. I'm just sneaking around. And I'm gonna wait. Oh, do they look like they're guarding this door?
No.
Okay.
They
they're
appear
just-
to be alarmed and possibly came through that door after this person was yelling.
That's right. Okay. I'm just gonna wait then.
Alrighty.
Sticking to the plan.
Are you holding an action? Are you trying to hide? Like, what are you?
I'm hiding. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hiding and waiting until
You're in
people leave.
in the cargo still. Got
I'm
it.
trusting my crew to draw them up on deck like we discussed. I hope.
And so this person goes, "Hey, wait! Come back!" Goes up and comes over here and is going to try and grapple you, Cooter. So make it opposed either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is your favorite. I think you're muted. We can't hear you.
I
4.
was gonna say, yeah.
A 4? Gotcha.
Yeah.
So they roll a 15 on athletics and they grab you and say, "Hey, don't go anywhere." And then look over and they go, "Oh shit, the food's on fire."
Fire, didn't I say that's what I said?
So they
I said there
grab
was a
you
fire.
and look over and then they yell to these people and say, "Food's on fire." And they go, "What?" And they move over here. "Oh shit, food's on fire." And they come over here. And you hear like, get the buckets. And then this person runs.
And
up.
Cooter's like, I've got a bucket.
They run up on deck and you hear footsteps out in this area. Hayden, and you see one person sort of running about and is running like, "I can't find the buckets. Where are the buckets?"
Unhand me, sir. And she starts like swinging her bucket around. let me.
And this person sort of just yells, "Oh, I'll go around." And they go upwards. And then they go, "Oh shit, the food's on fire."
And Cooter just starts swinging around, yelling, "This is democracy manifest."
And then this person peeks their head in here and says, "Everyone, God, there's a fire!"
What?
They yelled,
Oh,
"Everyone,
cut
wake
out.
up! There's a fire!"
Okay. You
And
cut
then you
out for
see
me. I don't know if it was
several doors open up, people peeking their heads. "What's going on? Food's on fire!" And then they've gone to wake everyone up, and they're in the sort of in this doorway here, looking. Make sure and see what else everyone is doing.
Oh no.
This person pokes their heads out. "What the hell's this going on?" And then everyone yells that the food's on fire. Hayden, you hear a door swing open and someone else come out in this direction. "The buckets are over here. What do you need buckets for?" And then you hear them yell, "Food's on fire!" And everything's just fucking going crazy on this boat.
Perfect.
And we'll start the round with Azric.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What do I got here? Does
In case you hadn't heard, the food's on fire.
striking a barrel of rum with a crowbar constitute as an attack?
What are you trying to do?
I want to bust, at least make a barrel of rum leak to spread the flame a little faster.
I don't think you'd have to bust it. You just have to crowbar
So hold on,
it.
let me answer. If you're trying to break a barrel, yeah, it would be an attack. If you were trying to use like your fine motor skills to like pry open the top and pour it out, then that would be your action. Like,
Okay,
are you trying to
I'll-
open the
I'll-
barrel and
Yes.
like pour it, or are you trying to bust the thing wide open?
I'm gonna open a barrel and tip it over and then run away.
Okay, so yeah, make your way back over to the over there. You find a barrel, and you can use a crowbar and pry that mother open and just kick it over.
All right, excellent. That was 10, and then I'll use my remaining 20 to go back towards the stairs I was gonna head to.
Okay, so you do this, and as you are doing that, let's see here. Yeah, kick it over. The rum catches. I'll need you to roll dexterity save, sir.
All right.
I'm just gonna make this red so it's easier to see for everyone involved.
Dex, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let's go. Hey, a 17.
All right, you kick this barrel, and you realize that you kicked it right on top of your torch, and it lights it up, and you sort of just roll out of the way as this fire just lights up this whole food source here. This poor gentleman can make a dex save as well.
Thank God, inspiration. I rolled a 1 on the other die.
And they make it so they'll take half the damage. Ooh. So they're going to take 3 fire damage. And you just hear, "Ah!" and then just flames rising up. Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Hayden, you are like, what in the hells is going on? And at this point, through the grating, you can see the telling bright orange glow of flames beneath you.
Yeah, so he's gonna take the shouting and the smoke as his cue that it's probably time to leave.
Got it.
So what he's gonna do is step up. I'm assuming this is the railing or
Yep.
near it. Step up on the railing and just to add to the fun of things, he's gonna take out one of the 5 beads of force that he has left.
Okay.
And right before he goes to leap off the ship, he's gonna toss it at the 2 guys on the deck.
Fantastic. Let me know what they need to do.
So, it says here, throw a bead up to 60 feet. It explodes on impact. Each creature within 10 feet, 10-foot radius must succeed on a DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 5d4 force damage.
Okay.
And then a sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save and is completely within the area is trapped inside the sphere.
Gotcha.
Creatures that succeed on the save are partially within the area are pushed away. Yeah. And if they're enclosed, they're in there for some amount of time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to pull this up too so I can read. You read this real quick. It doesn't really matter. You're going over the side anyway, so it doesn't matter if you become undivisible or not. You're off the side, sir. And you look super cool as you dive over, backwards Assassin's Creed style, and
Sidearm, throw it. Yeah.
throw it. They make dex saves. This poor little goblin rolls.
Come on. I've not trapped anyone
rolls
yet.
a 9. The other one rolls even worse. So they both fail. So roll some damage.
Nice.
5d4. I finally did it. I finally trapped somebody in a bubble.
These poor guys are having
The
the worst
worst.
side of their life. I just want to point that out.
19 damage.
Geez, okay.
I rolled really high.
That poor goblin is looking worse for wear, and the big brute guy that stepped out is like, "What the?" And then they just go, "Foom," and are just stuck in this sphere.
Just rolling around the deck.
Yeah. Yeah, only breathable
long does it
air can
last?
pass through the sphere's wall. And they're just kind of stuck, just hanging out in this sphere. Don't know what's going on. And then you dive off to the side into the water.
Doesn't say how long they're in there either. Or
Let's see. A minute.
oh, there it is. Yeah.
A minute. Okay. Just they are trapped.
Hayden, it's like that Sailor Moon meme with the guy. He's like, "My job here is done, but you didn't do anything."
Cooter, it is your turn. You are currently being grabbed by this person, but then they looked over and you see flames rising. You could try to escape this person's grasp if you would like. It would just be
Yes,
either in
absolutely.
athletics or acrobatics, whatever your favorite is.
It's definitely going to be athletics while she's swinging her bucket around like, let me use my bucket. And she's like flailing with her bucket like, what are you doing, you idiot? I'm trying to help, you stupid guy. You know? And I'm going to use my inspo as well.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck. 13.
It's okay. They rolled a 7.
Yes.
So you were no longer
What's that?
grappled, and then they were holding on to you, and you slip out just as the flames, and they just like stop caring and just like look at the flames raising. And you are free to do whatever you want.
I'm just like, bye, bitch.
Yep, you just say bye-bye, and you are back up into the room in which you were earlier, and you have all the movement that you could want
And then
within reason of your turn.
oh, that's right, we're here. So it's 1. 2, wait, does climbing up and down, is that 10
So 5.
movement?
So let's say you've used 15 right now.
Okay, 15. So is this 20 or 25?
You tell me. I'm not counting. That's on you.
I think it's like here is like 30
Okay.
if we're going diagonal.
You see 2 people suspended and just like they're miming and not speaking. And they're talking and but the only thing that can go through is breathable air. So I don't know if that means sound can go through or not, but who cares?
I will say, you can, if you really wanted to, pick them up because it's a magic sphere that only weighs 1 pound.
There you go.
Just saying.
You can volleyball them.
Yeah, you could literally
Right.
beach ball them
Oh,
around.
are they underneath the crow's nest?
Yes, you can see
Oh,
them,
okay, I see.
but they're
Yeah,
it's hard because
I can kind
yeah.
of see them.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what's going on over there.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's me. I'm just a panicking dwarf pirate with a bucket.
If your goal is to keep moving, you still have you used your action to get out of the grapple, so you don't. So okay, that is your turn. Emmy. Currently, this person is not in the room, but they're kind of halfway in and out of the door, shouting at some people.
Okay, but there's no one else down here, right?
Correct.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go kind of hide behind this stuff, so no, they couldn't see me even if they
You're
looked
just
in.
obscuring their view. You're not trying to stealth, right?
Yes, I'm just obscuring their
Thank you.
view because I'm
Okay.
going to do this very quickly, and then I'm going to be a rat again, so it's not going to matter.
Okay.
I am going to summon some elementals. And hold on, I forgot the amount. I think I can do 4 because they're level 1/2. Correct. I looked this up ahead of time, but now I'm suddenly. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to summon 4 magma mephits all around the room, like in various places. And then I'm just going to go. So I unrat. I'm Emmy. I drop that as a free action.
Uh-huh.
I summon the mephits.
Uh-huh.
And then I bonus action turn back into a rat. But before I turn back into a rat, I just go, ooh, gunpowder, how fun. And then turn back into a rat.
Let's see. One moment, please. So in order to drop your wild shape, you have to use a bonus action to drop out of it.
Okay.
So you are here as normal Emmy.
Okay. That's fine.
And
then
so one moment.
instead of. Oh.
Okay, are you changing what you're doing now?
Just a little bit because I didn't realize that. I thought
Okay.
it was a free action. I'm sorry. I was just going to, let's see, 5, 10. I just want to keep moving, and instead I just want to make sure I'm casting them between me and the person over at the other door.
You are.
Okay. And I think that's, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I should be able to move one more, I think. Okay.
And
And
then-
then I'll do that. And then that's my turn.
4 magma mephits appear.
I don't want to cast them far away from me, just to be safe.
What's the distance on the spell?
Let's see. It says
90 feet. So you can cast them as far as you can see around these boxes.
one in
So
that far
here.
corner if possible, but I don't know if I can
There
see
you
it
go.
right now. Perfect.
They're friendly to you and your companions. They obey verbal commands that you issue to them. So what do you say?
I said, ooh, gunpowder, how fun.
Fantastic. Alrighty, and that is the end of the round. So a few things are going to happen. Oh Lord, okay.
Oh, actually, I do know a way I could have done that, but it would involve me having to kill myself as a rat. No, this is fine.
Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. So, you say, "Ooh, gunpowder, so fun," and then you just hear, if anyone happens to speak, any of the elemental languages, which I've just rolled into one. The differences don't matter to
Yeah,
me.
I think I do,
Primordial?
by the
Just thank
way.
you, Primordial.
Yeah, I do. So I
Um,
said that in Primordial, by the
And
way.
I just go, "Oh, fun, fun, fun," and then they just start going around, and then they all just start fire breathing onto this whole area, and this person
might be
goes,
dead.
"What the hell?" and sort of pokes their head through, and says, "What?" And
Might
these
be
people
dead.
start running through here, and they can't get through the door, so they squeeze over here, and this person is stuck here. This person's gonna try and whack one of the mephits
Yes, good. Yes.
as they're breathing fire upon. They throw a haymaker at a mephit with a 19 to hit. That is what one of their actions is a haymaker. So they throw a haymaker, and that lands.
I'm
They're
gonna
gonna
punch
do some
fire. You.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess they would try and grab them first, huh? Well, do that. They take 8 damage. This little goblin throws a hand axe at the same method. They hit, do some more damage. They do 6 damage against this method. And just all hell is breaking loose downstairs. Upstairs, here, you see the backpack dwarf Azric go up the ladder. You see this person look and then go, "Food's on fire," and just starts sprinting over here. This person dives out of the way from the heat. This person is going to, let's see. Is going to use their elemental discharge, and they're gonna discharge area of cold here, and this will shrink by 5 feet, but the fire's still raging. It's just a cantrip, so they're gonna have to work for it. And this person comes out, demands what's happening upstairs. At the very top deck, the 2 friends in the bubble are bubbling around thanks to Hayden, and we will jump back over to Azric.
He might be the safest people right now, actually.
All right. I am in the midst of chaos. I'm going to dash
Alrighty.
to the stairs. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go up.
Yep.
And then 25, 30. Doors open. 40. And then where's the other ship where we hit our dinghy?
You came in from where the backpack dwarf is. That side.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Or I wouldn't be that close. I don't know who that dwarf is actually. So
Backpack dwarf who looks strangely the same proportions as Kuda waving her bucket.
do I recognize the bucket?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
It's got some
Like
kick
it's
in.
literally the same shape because my alter self, I can't change my like physical shape, just like the attributes kind
And
of.
I'm like, Akuta, is that you?
Okay.
Yep. Then that's my turn.
Hayden, you're in the water. So
Yes.
you just see flames. That's what you see from the water.
I'm gonna kind of start making my way towards wherever our dinghy was.
Yeah. At this point, you are well on your way. You're out of the equation. Your work is done here. Great job, everyone. Mission accomplished. Cooter.
Oh my. I am right here next to the dinghy, am I not?
You could just hop on over the side if you wanted to in GTFO, and then just let me know if that's what you want to do, and you will
I
be.
think that is what I'll do because I have nothing else to do.
Mission accomplished.
Especially if I want to stay. Yeah, I don't want them to know who I am, so I'm keeping up my appearance.
Yep. Mission accomplished. You're over the side. Plenty of other ships. You know where you stored your dinghy there in the harbor. And then now it is up to our friend Emmy. Emmy, it is your turn.
You can do this.
Okay. So I need to be something fast. So I think I'm actually going to change into. Oh. Well, I could just be a seagull again. Wait, the door's open over on the far end, right? It didn't get closed again?
It's open.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn into a bird and just like peace out of this joint.
What kind of bird are you going to turn into, and what's your flying speed?
We used a crow last time for seagull, didn't we?
I think it was a raven.
Raven.
Some
That's
sort of
what I have
corvid,
handy.
apparently.
So, yeah, they're my favorite.
50 flying.
They have 50 fly, yeah. So I'm going to do
Alright.
that.
So I'm just going to say
I'll
at
turn
this
to a
point,
raven. That's fine.
you turn small again. And for the sake of argument, let's see, 50 feet. What does
I
that
can fly
get?
straight up, actually. Can a raven fit through the holes in the grate thing above me?
One moment, please. You got 50 feet, so I mean, you could just dash and get 100 feet. So like wherever, like you're out of here if you want to be out of here.
I'm out of here. Okay, I'm out, and then I'm just gonna fly. Not
Zoom.
back to our ship. I'm gonna fly up, and then if anybody was watching, they're just gonna see a raven dive head first into the ocean.
All right, I will put you over here, and you're in the water. You just dive bomb right in there, and then all hell breaks loose. And I think at this point, Azric, you could easily dive over the side of the boat if that is what you should choose to do, sir.
I will swan dive and assist my dwarven-looking cooter.
That's my goal for next turn too, is to help people if they need help swimming.
I'll assist Cooter with swimming.
Very well. You dive over the side. About this point, you hear shouting. You see more flames. Eventually, Emmy, you know that this happens. One of your poor mephits dies, in which they enact their power called Death Burst, where they explode in a burst of lava on the ship, which if you were unsure, for those of you watching at home, lava and wooden ships do not mix, and it burns a hole into the ship, and the ship begins to list on the starboard side and begins to slowly sink into the harbor.
Yes.
And as the all hell breaks loose behind you all, the ships begin to sink. You all have accomplished your mission of sabotaging Captain Haldrick's ship, the Steambreather. None the wiser
like
of what
the
happened.
Ocean floor breather.
And we try to be super cool when we're like walking away with the explosion in the background, but we're all just like dog paddling to the, to the dinghy.
Well, I'm not. You are. Me and Azric are like, and then Cooter's like this.
Yeah, you make your way back to the dinghy and can watch in the background as the ship begins to slowly sink, as some of the crew begins jumping off of the side.
Nazric's still invisible, technically, just in case it matters. Okay, but everyone else is.
And so is Aiden. And I think, well, technically, I think that counts as an attack. I don't know. No one saw anyway. Y'all are fine. Congratulations. And I think that's a fantastic place for us to end our episode this evening. Congratulations. That is another task off of the list of Blackbeak, which means that will be another 1,000 gold off of your.
That's right.
Yeah,
are we free
off of
yet?
your
Almost
amount owed to her. So congratulations, you all. And for those of you in our Twitch chat, I will be enacting a poll so you can choose who the MVP of the episode was tonight. And whoever wins will get an inspiration that they can use next time during the session. So make sure to vote as it is going out right now.
Tough choice tonight.
I was like, there was a lot of everybody had a really good moment, actually.
Wait,
Yeah.
Cooter, do you still have your inspiration?
No, I used it. I used
Okay.
it.
All right.
I probably should have used it earlier, but I forgot.
So yeah, get those votes in for who you'd like to win. And thanks everybody for watching. We will be back next week to figure out what the crew does then. If you haven't, please go follow us on YouTube, join our Discord, and check out our Patreon. Or if you happen to miss an episode or you just want to listen, go look. I almost said go look at our podcast, but it might be a little more prudent to listen to our podcast. There's not a whole lot to watch there since it's all audio. And then, like I mentioned, tell us your favorite crazy dessert story in our Discord. Or desert, however many S's you choose for that word this time around. So thank you all
try
very
to tell
much.
us about your dessert story and accidentally turn it into a desert story.
Very true. Whatever it's your story. You do what you want to do. But anyway, hopefully you all had a fantastic show. I applaud the players for their wonderful invisible shenanigans. And fortunately for you all, I think you only had 82 rounds of invisibility left, so it was cutting it close. But oh man! But anyway, thanks for watching. I think there's a little bit left, but I'm gonna go ahead and call the poll. And it looks like Emmy, you can take the inspiration for the episode. And if you haven't, if you haven't, make sure to follow on Twitch or subscribe over on YouTube. And thank you all so much for the subs on Twitch as well. Very much appreciated. And we will see you all next time. Do you guys know what you're talking about Monday for Tome of Knowledge, so everyone can get all that knowledge in their brain for D&D?
You doing Warlocks? I'll come hang out if someone reminds me.
Boom. Thank you, Warlock.
Just remind me on Monday. I don't want to.
I'm gonna join us for Warlock spiciness.
Brand new Warlock, so make sure to tune in Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, I gotta do homework now too.
Bye, everybody.
We should raid Solid 10 D&D.
Okay, let me. You do it.
I got it. Yeah.
You do it. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you.